Some of the biggest banks on Earth have a problem they can't fix on their own. Their systems are decades old. They don't speak the same language as blockchains, and they definitely don't speak the same language as each other. Now imagine one quiet crypto project, no memes, no flashy marketing, that spent years building the bridge between all of them. That project is Quant, and by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why people keep calling it one of the most serious projects in crypto. So in the next few minutes, we'll break down what Quant actually is, the real problem it's trying to solve, how its technology works, what the Quant token is for, and, just as importantly, the risks you should keep in mind. Let's get into it. Quant is an enterprise interoperability project. That's a mouthful, so let's simplify. Think of the early internet. Before it existed, computers couldn't really talk to each other. Then came a shared standard, TCP, and suddenly every network could connect. The internet was born. Quant is trying to do that for blockchains. Its core technology is called Overledger, often described as an operating system for blockchains. Just like Windows lets your apps run without worrying about the hardware underneath, Overledger lets applications connect to many blockchains and to traditional banking systems without rebuilding everything from scratch. It was founded by Gilbert Verdian, who spent over 20 years in cybersecurity at places like MasterCard and the UK government. He even helped create an official ISO standard for blockchain. So this is a project built by someone deeply embedded in the institutional world. Here's the core issue. Right now, blockchains are islands. Bitcoin can't easily talk to Ethereum. Ethereum can't easily talk to a bank's internal database. And that bank's database can't talk to a government payment network. Everything is fragmented. For a regular user, that's annoying. For a giant financial institution, it's a deal breaker. They can't adopt technology that locks them into a single, isolated system. Quant's pitch is simple. Stop forcing everyone onto one chain. Instead, build a layer that lets all of them work together. Now here's where it gets interesting. Most bridges in crypto move tokens by locking them on one chain and minting copies on another. And that's exactly where a lot of hacks have happened. Quant works differently. Overledger acts as a gateway that sits above the blockchains. The assets and data stay anchored to their original networks. Overledger just coordinates the instructions between them. That lets developers build what Quant calls multi-chain applications, apps that can use, say, Bitcoin's security and Ethereum's smart contracts at the same time. And developers don't even have to run their own blockchain nodes to do it. In short, less rebuilding, fewer points of failure, and a design aimed squarely at big institutions. So how is this different from everything else? Projects like Polkadot and Cosmos also focus on connecting blockchains, but they mostly build new ecosystems that other chains plug into. Quant takes a different angle. It doesn't ask you to join its world. It connects to the chains and the legacy systems that already exist, including the old banking infrastructure most crypto projects ignore. And here's a detail that's both a strength and a question mark. Quant is run like a traditional tech company, not a decentralized community. There are no token holder votes on the technology. For big enterprises that need a clear, accountable, legally responsible partner, that's actually attractive. Hold that thought, because we'll come back to it. So what's the Quant token actually for? The Quant token is the key to the ecosystem. To access Overledger, businesses and developers need to hold and use it. When an enterprise buys a license, a corresponding amount of Quant gets locked away, typically for around 12 months. It's also used to pay network fees. There's a supply angle here too. Quant has a fixed capped supply of under 15 million tokens, and no new ones can ever be created. So, in theory, as more companies lock tokens to use the network, fewer are freely circulating. The key word, though, is adoption. The token's relevance is tied directly to how much the network actually gets used. And that brings us to the risks, because no project is a sure thing. First, centralization. Because one company controls the technology and the code isn't fully open, you're trusting that single entity's decisions and longevity. Second, adoption is slow. Quant works heavily with banks and governments, which means long timelines, strict regulation, and a lot of deals hidden behind confidentiality agreements. Sometimes there's little public news for months. Third, competition is heating up. Other major players are now chasing the same interoperability prize. And finally, like all crypto, Quant is volatile, and the future of things like central bank digital currencies is still uncertain. So here's the bottom line. Quant isn't trying to be the loudest coin in the room. It's making a focused bet that the future is many blockchains and old systems all working together, and that someone needs to be the connective tissue between them. Whether that bet pays off depends on real-world adoption, but understanding Quant gives you a clearer picture of where serious institutional crypto might actually be heading. Quick reminder, this video is for education only and is not financial advice. Always do your own research before making any decision. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to subscribe for more crypto project explanations and digital asset content. Check out the other videos on the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.